did kind of 2 nights in a row where you did some good things, but they just had you kind of outgunned in every other way.
Yeah, that's true. They swung the bats extremely well. Again, they strung together in 2 innings where they put together 4 or 5 or 6 guys get on base and swung the bats well. And Nick was pitching well. I mean, he was pitching well enough, and then the 6th inning just got away from us, got away from him, and got away from us. And that's one of the things that when I go back to the drawing board and reevaluate everything that's gone on this year, that's one of the things that we've got to become better on the mound. There's been too many throughout the year, too many crooked numbers in innings where we don't get things stopped, and that isn't just a stuff thing, that's a mentality thing, and that's one of the things of many things that we will work extremely hard to fix going into next year.
It seemed like that approach that you guys had in that first inning, when you were really attacking Stanek, and before you hit him, you were taking things up through the box and being aggressive. It probably gave you a good feeling about the way you were coming out offensively.
Well, I'm not an offensive guy, and I'll never pretend to be one.
Right.
And I think my coaches do a fabulous job with that. But where my confusion is that from a team standpoint, we start to have success early in the game by hitting a lot of balls up to the middle of the field, and then all of a sudden you start seeing a lot of rollovers, a lot of 5-3s from the right-handers, a lot of 6-3s, and we don't line back up to the middle. And most of the time teams are pitching us away, and we get stubborn. Even our foul balls, you see a lot of foul balls hitting the third base dugout and down the third base line. And for me, as a pitching guy, I love to see teams that do that, because now it just opens the outer half up for off-speed stuff that you're going to spin on and swing through it. And I don't know where that's crept in, and I know what my coaches emphasize, but we're just not committing to what I think should be working for this team.
When I talked to Will, he said there was no way he would consider coming out of the game, and you had to go out there and check his face. And that's kind of 2 nights in a row where you've had a guy get a little bloody or make a dangerous play to try and help you out, even at this stage.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad. Obviously it broke the skin open. At first, anytime a guy gets in the face, you worry about the eyes, you worry about the teeth. But it was just a cut on his lip, and the fight doctor Woody got him fixed up and all that, and kept him in the game. But yeah, there's no way Will was coming out of this game. I mean, he's a tough kid, and he's going to finish the job for us. He's a good little freshman to have around, and he's going to be a better player as he continues on in his career here.
Do you even ask at that point? I mean, you just know with him?
No, I didn't even ask him. I mean, he probably would have been wrestling me on the first baseline if I said you're coming out of the game. If it was something that I felt could have affected him down the line, I would have taken him out of the game. But it was just a little cut that Woody got the bleeding stopped to some point, and he was ready to go.